Regime. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. It's class 12th economics. I am Ab Rahim from Boys Higher Secondary School, Tarathpora. Dear students, today we are going to start new chapter with topic problem of deficient demand and excess demand. And our this subtopic is that is deficient demand and excess demand. Deficient demand and excess demand. Deficient demand here refers to the situation when aggregate demand AD is short of aggregate supply corresponding to full employment in the economy. I will repeat it. Deficient demand refers to the situation, उस सिचुएशन को इजहार करता है when aggregate demand, when total demand is short of, कम होती है aggregate supply corresponding to the full employment in the economy. So we can write it AD less than AS corresponding to full employment. Now, dear students, the same can be make more clear with this diagram, with this table, with this diagram that is deficient demand and underemployment equilibrium. Here we are taken OX-axis. From OX-axis we are taken this income output, GDP, and from OY-axis aggregate demand, AD. Now, dear students, from this figure, here, this is 1 crore, that is ADF. This line, we start from this G. This is ADF. Shows AD corresponding to full employment. Shows AD aggregate demand corresponding to full employment. And this we start from B on this ADU shows AD corresponding to underemployment and the economy. I will repeat it. ADU, this line shows AD corresponding in the aggregate demand corresponding to underemployment in the economy. And this FC here, from this to this, FC is the vertical difference between ADF and ADU. It measures the extent to which AD is deficient. This FC, it is a difference from ADF to ADU, which makes the difference between ADF and ADU. It measures the extent to which AD is deficient. And if the desired AD is ADU, if we say aggregate demand is ADU, then the equilibrium is struck at point Q. Here is this point BQ. Here it is QN, which these two lines cuts. Y expenditure ADU here at point Q. We can say Q equilibrium is struck at point Q. This is the point of underemployment equilibrium. Underemployment equilibrium. It is underemployment equilibrium. And ON is this, is equilibrium output corresponding to the underemployment equilibrium. OM is equilibrium output. OM is equilibrium output corresponding to full employment, this equilibrium. Here, up to this, it is underemployment equilibrium, and at point F, it is full employment equilibrium. Now, dear students, The desired level of AD, the desired level of aggregate demand for full employment output is indicated by ADF and ADU. This ADF and ADU indicators unemployment level of AD, aggregate demand. The vertical difference between ADF and ADU, vertical difference, ADF and ADU. What is the difference? Vertical difference shows deficiency of demand. This shows this difference. F to C. This shows deficiency of demand for achieving full employment. Deficiency of demand is equal to FC. This from F to FC. This is deficiency of demand. Because of the deficiency, there is unemployment equilibrium in the economy at point Q. Here it is unemployment equilibrium in the point economy at point Q, where ADU intersects, where this ADU intersects 45-degree line equilibrium on ON. This on ON. This 45 degree. Now I hope, dear students, by taking consideration time, network, it is now enough for you, and hope that it is now clear to you. Tomorrow I will deliver my lecture number 2 on this new topic, that is deflationary gap and its measurement. Inshallah.